everybody, it is me, Rhyme for Studios, and I am back with another mock video. And now this is not really a mock video. This is more helping people with how to build, very detailed and well-crafted Lego mocks. Now, I'm just gonna be giving a few tips here and there. And now, obviously, freeform-wise, this is a horrible mock. I definitely agree. I think what I was trying to do with this mock was trying to push my limits in seeing how well I could do greebling, and I think that aspect of the mock is absolutely beautiful, but landscaping wise I didn't do that so good. So with the freeform, I built better mocks. Next week you'll probably see what freeform mock I made. I have like 3 that are just absolutely phenomenal. Some people probably know of it. If you've seen my Discord, my Instagram, you definitely know of the one. But yeah, so this is just like a little first order outpost. Something broke, and a bunch of guys went in to fix it, and they were ambushed by a couple of resistance soldiers. Now I know these are rebel Hoth soldiers, but if say there was the resistance had to go to somewhere like Hoth or Starkiller base, and they would be wearing something more protective of the weather. So what I've been trying to do with this is just improve my greebling. Now if we just take some of these minifigures off, you could definitely see the immense greebling I had to do. Yes, these are blood studs. This one's kind of stuck. So, as you can see, I think when you're trying to build a mock, you have to have the centerpiece of a mock. And now that could either be a minifigure, or a building, or a tree. There just has to be something. And now what I was trying to do with this mock is trying to have this at a very nice angle using a bunch of wedge plates, and then this is what the bottom looks like. And I think I did a pretty good job greebling wise. Obviously landscaping, as I said before, yeah, you already heard about it. But you always need a center point of the mock so it can grab people's attention. Now I know this is not like big and like amazing, but it would still capture their things like, oh, why is there this little big like computer, not really computer, it's just greebling and stuff. Why is that in the middle of remote snow planet? And like I guess that would catch people's attention. Also, minifigure placement is very key. Now if you're wanting to make a battle, you have to either make it extremely even, so there's like 3v3, or it has to be horrible, where there's like 2 people versus like maybe 10, and everyone's falling back, or they're hiding behind cover or something. So that's what I was really going for this. I just wanted to make it kind of even. Yes, there's a dead guy here, and there's only 3 of these guys, but theoretically there would be 1 here. I just grabbed 2 instead of 3. But freeform is very important nowadays. It's been something very popular going on in the LEGO community, and I absolutely love how it's going. So you have to also make sure everything flows. And now the way I have this, it's not flowing at all, so this is a horrible example. And but you also have to remember that it's okay to use pieces that are not the same color to help you, like not same color of what you want. So say you're building somewhere that's white and you have red in the middle of it, it's fine as long as it's not as it's covered up. So you always have to just also conserve pieces. So say you're building a tower. Say you're building a tower and you want like black at the bottom and gray at the top. You're gonna want to save. You're not gonna want to start like using all of these gray pieces, because that you're gonna need them when you get to the top of the tower or something like that. So you always have to be very considerate and seeing how everything fits together. Also, say you use a legal Lego technique, as long as you think it works, and as long as it's secure and everything, it's fine. Don't stress over it. But yeah, I just think that I hope these videos, a bunch of people, and these new techniques and ideas really open people's eyes a lot, because sometimes I always say this, but sometimes I see these mocks where it's just one clone or 2 clones on a giant like green base plate, and there's just a bunch of grass and a couple trees, maybe a little hill in the background, and it gets like 1 million views. Like, I just don't understand that part of it. But something like first order Legos are just absolutely amazing, and obviously all of his videos don't get millions of views. But it's very straightforward. Mock building isn't that complicated. Now if you want to know how to do this technique, all you have to do is find some sort of plate that you want to put there, and just experiment with the pieces around you. You could always use like slopes on the side with like snot and everything. I decided to just use the easy route and went with plates, and I think it works perfectly. Now everyone asks me, how do I get so good at greebling? Now I just use pieces that you really wouldn't think you would use in terms of greebling. So I would use like maybe this Millennium Falcon cockpit because it's a perfect example. There's like, you know, gray on the sides of it and everything. I use this gun piece from the Marvel sets, and I also try to keep consistent pieces, and when I use the same piece like this or this, I try having them at different angles and stuff and putting them in different, you know, shapes and everything, and I think it looks really good. Also, just clarify, having a ton of these and, you know, studs, just small little pieces are very good when it comes to greebling. So I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. I hope, remember to like and subscribe, and if you are interested in building a MOC like this, just, you know, remember my tips, and I think you would be very good. Now, there's obviously a bunch of other tips and out there that are probably better than mine, but I just wanted to, you know, have like a little basic tip video, and if you have any tips that you want to add in the description, you could put them there, and maybe I'll pin your comment, or I'll just say, yeah, nice. So, yeah, that's it for this video, guys. Hope you guys all enjoyed, and I'll see you next video. Goodbye.